everybody, and welcome into Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm Sherelle Roberts. I'm your host and moderator. We've got the Let's Talk team here. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Meredith Lane is in for Lisa. Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Meredith.
Hey, Meredith. Meredith, we're so glad to have you here. So Meredith is a realtor, and she's a mom, and she's a former television personality. So all the things.
Yeah. So she's ready. You're beautiful.
You're back.
Beautiful.
Oh, you guys.
Thank you.
You guys are so sweet. So we're glad Meredith's in the hot seat. She's like, do I have to be as weird as you guys? I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to be.
Like, I'm weirder.
Well, you all, if you've been watching during this week, you know that we are kicking off a new thing called the poll question. We want to hear from you about what's going on in the world, about what's going on in your life, and get your opinion on the spiciest topics. So, today's poll question. We want to know if you're worried about Senator Mitch McConnell's health, and we'll explain why. We have a video. Something very, very concerning happened yesterday.
After finishing the NDA this week, has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
So as you can see, he froze for a very long time. I'm talking and he's not talking. So that's how long that he froze. Only after a while, and you'll see here, did somebody tap him and say, hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk anymore? He still didn't answer. And they were able to escort him off, move him away. He did come back out later and make some comments, but not there in that moment. And so that's our question today. We want to know. This is our senior senator from the state of Kentucky, and he's very powerful. He is the leader of the Republican Party in the Senate, as well as being our senator from Kentucky. So the poll question, are you concerned for Senator Mitch McConnell's health? You can weigh in on this question by going to WKYT, excuse me, oh my gosh, WTVQ. I had a flashback. WTVQ.com /vote. Booberreal, I got a flashback. /vote. Or can we pop that thing back up so they can get the QR code? There's a QR code that you can actually take your phone, go up to the TV, and you can scan it, go directly to that, and vote. We want to hear from you. Oh gosh, people are already voting. 100% have said yes. Yeah. So please do that, and we'll check on that throughout the broadcast. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, up next, in Talk of the Town, the Julietta Market. It's a popular shopping venue inside of the Gray Line station. It may be closing down. So a lot of small business owners, about 27 of them, folks in the East End, could be displaced. The operator of the Julietta Market says they can't afford to pay the rent. And so those businesses which are subletting the space from that operator could have to go. And for me, I'm really concerned because the majority of these are minority-owned businesses and women-owned businesses that were using the space as a co-op or in a co-op model. This is really problematic, especially for the African-American community, because a good number of these businesses that are hosted there in the Julietta Market are African-American owned businesses. And so that's so many business owners that will be displaced or maybe even go out of business.
People who are just starting out, you know, this has been an incubator space where people can have their small businesses, sometimes very small businesses, put them into the space at the Julietta Market and look at their businesses to flourish. I have heard from some of my friends that the rents have actually been going up, and that's why a lot of people can't be there anymore. It's not the same as it was when they first started.
Yeah, it's such an important part of the neighborhood, and it was such an exciting addition to the neighborhood. And there's so many businesses there that people like me walking through, I would have never heard of and be exposed to. And there's some really great small businesses there. It would be really disappointing if they are to leave.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend who started like right when they opened the Julietta Market, and it was an amazing business. It was a salad business, and their salads were amazing. And it allowed them to scale their growth without the higher risk of, you know, taking out big loans. You know, they were in a safe space. It was welcoming. They were part of the community, and it was great. And they built their base, and now they're opening a brick and mortar restaurant. So I think that it's another great way for people to scale their business without having the risk, which is so awesome in today's society.
And that's exactly why the business model was set up the way that it was. You know, folks who were making things out of their homes and making things, shoot, out of their garage even, and saying, hey, we'll set you up a little booth in here. You can come in, give us a little rent, and you'll be able to set up here. So this is really devastating. July the 31st is when they're supposed to be able to make the final decision of if they can stay. But the lady who's paying the rent says, we don't have it.
Yeah.
We can't do it. So really, really concerning. This is a story we need to keep an eye on for
It's
sure.
sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certainly.
Well, everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, a Navy pilot went before Congress yesterday and testified he believes that UFOs are real. Let's talk about it.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
When I set out to build our firm, it was built for greatness. It was built for you. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Today, Morgan & Morgan has more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. If you or anyone in your family has been injured, call America's largest injury law firm. Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally burger or a bacon cheddar crisp, plus sides and a drink for just $5. Or go big cheese, the Cheddar Buford. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
I'm Brandon Rivard. For nearly 40 years, we at Rivard Fine Jewelry have dedicated ourselves to providing our customers with an unforgettable shopping experience. We welcome you to visit our newly renovated showroom, where you'll find the largest selection of designer engagement rings and handcrafted gemstone and diamond jewelry in Central Kentucky. We also specialize in certified mined and lab-grown diamonds at the absolute best price. No matter the occasion, our skilled team will help you experience the brilliance you deserve at Rivard Fine Jewelry. Nobody does I do like we do.
The Viewers' Choice Awards results are in. Lexington Christian Academy wins Best Private School. Go to WTVQ.com for a full list of winners. And thank you for voting for Lexington Christian Academy in ABC 36 Viewers' Choice Awards.
Sharky's is here to help make sure that your children look their best for that treasured back-to-school picture. Book your appointment today for a fresh haircut, a manicure, video games, and more. Start your school year off right with a new hairstyle and a fresh look at Sharky's Lexington. Every child leaves with a perfect haircut, a lollipop, a balloon, a manicure, and a shark tattoo or glamour ring. We are located at 4097 Nichols Park Drive in Lexington. Or give us a call at 859-288-0020.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts. We got the Let's Talk team. Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Meredith Lane is filling in for Lisa High this week. Okay, it's time for the Countdown Convo, and we're starting out with a little bit of a weird one, and evidently there's some surprise video that I don't even know about to lead us off here, so let's take a look.
We saw this with our own eyes, an object the like of which we had never seen before. A frightening, strange shape descending from outer space with relentless purpose. Where did it come from? And what did it want of us?
Well, that's good and cheesy. So you guys might think, oh, UFOs, aliens, that's all silly and, you know, not real. But yesterday, in real life, 3 Navy airmen went before the House Oversight National Security Committee to testify about unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and the national security threat that they could pose. Yes, in real life. One of the men said that the U.S. has been aware of the technology beyond human capacity since the 1930s. In 2017, the New York Times reported that the Pentagon had a UFO monitoring program, and since Congress has been demanding to know more about these unexplainable sightings. Like, what? I'm a little shook over this.
I'm not worried about the aliens at all, because if they flew down there, they would just see what's going on down here and just zoop, right on back.
Right on out.
We have it pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know about this so much.
Is that your
I
tin
just-
hat?
Everybody bring it down a little. We have to be quiet. I just want to say that there was this TV show in the 1990s. It was called The X-Files. Mulder, Scully. This has all been spelled out. And I am not, okay, now I am not joking about this. This kind of thing is absolutely possible, and it's very scary. And I'm just going to be over here now.
Kim has a tinfoil hat. Kim,
She's
where
a
did you-
tinfoil
where did you
beret.
Where did you get that from?
My purse.
Oh,
So what is that?
It's a tinfoil hat.
It's my
She
hat.
found it in the cupboard in the break room.
Oh my God.
her
Okay, Susan, where are you on this? We know where Kim is on this.
I do think it's a national security angle. I mean, you know, we have, when you think of UFOs, when I was little, I thought of aliens, you know, green Martians that came back and invaded us and took us back to their planet. But as I've gotten older, I was like, okay, UFOs, unidentified flying objects, it could mean from different countries that are spying on us, like weather balloons, you know? So I believe that some of the information should be disclosed to us, just enough, I mean, not to freak out the whole world, but enough that we feel safe.
Yeah, so on this whole UFO thing, again, the government has been saying that there's some of this technology that they can explain, there's some of the technology that they cannot explain. But as a former government communicator, one of the things I know is there are some things that you do tell the public and there are some things that you don't tell the public. And I think that this falls into things that you do not tell the public. Really, I think that this information, because it's just so far into the realm of the unknown, it could create instability in society. It's going to spawn so many conspiracy theories. It's going to make people like Kim put on tinfoil berets. I think there are just things like this that we should not disclose to the public. I know that these folks in the Navy who did this were whistleblowers. I think they should have kept their whistles in their pockets. So. All right, up next. So, can't be happy. Have you ever had something good happen to yourself and say, "Ooh, don't jinx it, do not jinx it"? Or if you ever get too happy and think, "Oh, something bad is gonna happen." Well, there's actually a name for that. It's called reward devaluation theory. It's when we fear letting ourselves be happy because of depression or past disappointments. And guess what? Believing this way will actually make it more likely that bad things will happen according to actual experiments.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I do something like this. I have a tendency to downplay my happiness, or when something really good happens, or if I do something really good, I'm like, no, you're not doing anything extraordinary. You haven't done anything exciting. It's just what it is. You're like anyone else.
But you're not. But you're not.
Oh, thank you.
Case in point.
I really feel like what you focus on expands, though. Like, if you get a new car, you're driving around and I have a 4Runner. I'm driving around and all of a sudden I see 4Runners everywhere. And it's, when you notice something, then it becomes bigger. So with happiness, if you focus on the tiny little happy moments, then it will grow. But same thing with negative thoughts, too.
I like that. I never thought about it that way. I have a friend, sadly, I think a lot of it is rooted in trauma that they experienced when they were younger, but they have this feeling, I think, of somehow just not deserving happiness. And it's so sad because this friend could have the world in their hands, and when anything good happens, it's just they like self-sabotage or, you know, whatever. And they also find misery in other people, you know, misery loves company, and they just stay in this place, and it's so sad.
Really, I've heard it said so many times, the mind is a battlefield. And what you focus on, what you believe, what you say is what you're going to have. And this is not some philosophy. This is based in the science. And so we have to be very careful to guard our thoughts, guard our minds, guard our hearts, and guard the things that we say about ourselves to ourselves, because that is what's going to happen. So,
Absolutely.
Whew, you all, let yourselves be happy. Kim, let yourself be happy. Nuh-uh. Somebody get that from her.
Put Post-it notes
We are-
on your mirror in the morning. You were awesome.
We need to get rid of that little tinfoil.
Boop, gone.
We'll
You
get
set
you a
me
new
free.
one.
Sorry.
You set me free.
All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, some of the most talented Kentuckians could be some of the senior citizens right in your neighborhood.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Next ET, the latest on Madonna's health as the Material Girl reflects on a major milestone.
I'm at the beginning of a very fruitful career.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back, even if the paper is held up to the light. Even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-903-8876. That's 1-800-903-8876. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-903-8876 now.
46 Solutions is your technology partner. To experience this showroom for yourself and all this amazing technology, visit 46solutions.com.
We love to prank the ones we love.
How y'all going to hit?
The Prank Battle, new tonight on ABC.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm Sherelle Roberts. We've got the Let's Talk team here. And joining us at the table is Miranda Perez, Morning Point Foundation's Executive Director. And she's here to talk about the upcoming Seniors Got Talent show. Welcome to the table.
Hey, thank you for having me.
So we all have seen America's Got Talent, but you all have something called Seniors Got Talent. Tell us what this is.
So that's exactly what it is. So think of America's Got Talent, but the age requirement is 62. And it is open to anybody and everybody that is over the age of 62, and we see all types of talents like you see on America's Got Talent.
Okay, so Morning Point is a group of senior care facilities, but this is not just for people in the facilities, for everybody, right?
Yeah. That is correct, yes. So it is open to anybody over the age of 62. They don't have to be a Morning Point resident. It's open to everybody.
Isn't that fun?
When and where is this show going to be? Because I want to come actually. Well, you know who our MC is? It's actually Dylan.
Yes,
your
Dylan
meteorologist.
Godet.
Yes. And it is September 12th. It is going to be the Lexington Opera House, and the show time's at 7. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. What a fun thing to do. So tell us a little bit about what this show supports.
So I am over the Morning Point Foundation, which raises money for nursing scholarships, which we all know there's a shortage. You would not believe how many nurses are needed worldwide. We need 13 million nurses worldwide.
Whoa.
Wow. 13 million worldwide. They say by the year 2030, there's going to be 20 patients to one nurse.
I heard
that.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we are here to be part of a solution to this epidemic. And so we are here to help find a way for nurses to go back to school or to finish their education and take a little burden off of them.
Oh, yeah.
That's fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So is this a contest? Is there going to be a winner? Are they going to receive a prize?
So this is a contest. So the overall winner receives $500. They get to go on tour. I love it. And they actually get to compete for like best of the best, because we actually have 4 Seniors Got Talent. We have one in Knoxville, Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, Chattanooga, and then here. And then all the winners compete for the overall winner.
This is so exciting. I mean, that's some pressure.
It is pressure, yes. But you know what the fun part is that we're making dreams come true. Because a lot of the seniors that have made it to the show, their dream has to perform at the Lexington Opera House. So it shows you age is just a number, and you're never too old to fulfill your dreams.
And you don't have to be a professional. You can just
Yeah, no, it is. You don't have to be a professional. Yeah.
You could whistle a good tune.
Love yes, you can.
Have a puppet show.
Yeah. So that's what's so interesting is Dylan came by my desk earlier today and he was telling me that he was just taken by a lady who did a poem about the weather because, you know, Dylan is our meteorologist. And there was a lady who did a poem about the weather and he said it was just so beautiful because when he was a kiddo, he used to spend his snow days with his grandma and it reminded him of that.
Oh my God.
So what sorts of acts have you seen in the past?
So we have had poetry, we have had bluegrass bands, we have had musicians, we've had a comedian, we have had multiple different arrays of talents. It's been so much fun, but the one that left a mark on my heart was a 92-year-old Elvis impersonator. He sang I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. And he didn't win, but he won the People's Choice Heart. He won People's Choice. He came on stage, and when he was accepting his award, he started crying. He said, at 92, I never thought I would have this many friends.
Wow, that's amazing.
God.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Okay, so we want as many seniors in our community to sign up for this. How can people sign up to get involved and to get their talent?
So right now we are hosting auditions. It's just like America's Got Talent. We are hosting auditions. We have some today going on at the Morning Point at Lexington and also the Lantern at Lexington. And it is, so far, I know this is the exciting part, we have over 30 auditions right now. So it's going to be really hard to dwindle down to just 10 or 11 to take to the Lexington Opera House. But we are accepting all auditions, even online, until July 31st, and we will let the top 10 or 11 know by August 4th.
Okay, now, are there any Simon Cowells among the judges? Are there any
Absolutely
meanies?
not.
Okay.
No, we love everybody. No. We're all Paul Abduls. Yes, exactly.
In a world full of Simons, be a Paula Abdul.
Absolutely, that is amazing.
Well, Marina, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about Seniors Got Talent. Give folks your website so if they want to head over there and get some more information, and your phone number as well if they want to call and get some more information.
Okay, so visit www.morningpointfoundation.com/Seniors Got Talent, and you can see how to buy tickets. Tickets are only $10, or you can find out how to audition. And also, I'm going to be perfectly honest, my phone number is 423-883-5633. I will be here until tomorrow so I can help with any audition information.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, what an awesome program. I'm so excited. All right, everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, we'll check in on our poll. You still have time to vote. And our woman we're talking about.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Major insurance companies use a software called Colossus to tell them what the firm you hire is likely to settle your case for. They know which law firms can lowball and take the last best offer. Not us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally Burger or a Bacon Cheddar Crisp, plus sides and a drink for just $5. Or go Big Cheese, the Cheddar Buford. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
You deserve to say yes.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
Look what Sona Bella did for me. Do you see this?
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black
black dress. I feel sexy.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-273-9096 or go to sonobello.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. Before we wrap up the show, we wanted to check in on our poll question. We asked you at the beginning of the show if you are worried about Senator Mitch McConnell's health. You may remember yesterday he had a pretty serious health scare. He kind of froze in the middle of a press conference. 70% of you say yes, you are concerned about his health. 30% of you say no, you are not. So thank you all for weighing in. You know, these are the sorts of things when you see them, you have your own opinion, but it's really, really good to see what other people are thinking. Now, Twitter has plenty of opinions, but all of those people don't live in Kentucky, so it's good to see what Kentuckians are thinking.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, he had that fall where he fractured a rib and some in March and was in the hospital for a while, and then this. So I am concerned. He's 81 years old. So
I don't want to see anyone suffering
Exactly.
like that.
The video was very jarring.
It's
Yeah,
very
it is.
jarring.
It really, really was.
because it was like 19 seconds or something. That's
Oh,
a
mercy.
long time.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for weighing in. Every day we'll continue to have a question for you. We want to wrap up the show with our woman we're talking about. And our woman we're talking about today is Kathy Stafford. She's the founder and president of Adventure Promotions in Lexington, Kentucky. After becoming a single mother, she started her business in her laundry room. And within 6 months, she purchased a 13,400 square foot facility located on Regency Road, where she now operates. Kathy has grown her business through networking, community involvement, and maintaining a high level of integrity and service. Kathy is definitely a champion for other women and small business owners. She serves the community in a number of capacities and leads with her faith. Kathy Stafford, you are a woman worth talking about. Congratulations.
Kathy just happens to be one of the sweetest women, and she goes to my church, and she is doing so much for so many people.
Yeah. She was my mentor when I was at the police department. We had a program where people at the police department and business folks like hooked up. She was very, very cool. So thank you, Kathy. Really appreciate you. And everybody, you can nominate a woman we're talking about. Head to our website, WTVQ.com. Click on our page and nominate a woman we're talking about. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And Meredith, thank you for filling in today.
Good to see you.
We will see you all tomorrow.